So as a business owner, it's not your fault. I'll tell you why it's not your fault. So you've gone into business, and the reality is you've gone from whatever trade, whatever skill you have into being business, but no one taught you how to be a business owner. And I tell you what, it was the same on my journey. 11 and a half years as an accountant, running an accounting practice. It wasn't until I got to like that 5-6 year mark where I wasn't doing the work so much anymore because I had employees, that all of a sudden I wasn't on the tools, I wasn't a technician anymore. The reality was I had become a business owner and I had stepped up to running a business, and I wasn't on the ground doing accounting anymore, wasn't lodging tax returns. My biggest holdback in my firm and where it's at today has been that I have spent too much time on the ground doing work. Now, gradually I have moved away from that. There's still like a little bit of time where I spend there doing some accounting work, but I'm telling you, if you run a business, you started out to be a chef, you're a builder, or maybe you were an engineer, right? But the reality is, you start that skill, you start a business, and if you start from scratch, particularly if you don't buy the business, eventually at some point for you to grow, you've got to get away from doing what it was when you started it to make money. You've got to actually start being a business owner. And that is something that takes a lot of like knowledge and learning. And it's not something you can just develop overnight. But the thing is, you can fast track it. You can fast track it by actually getting people who have been there, done it, and have actually been successful in winning in running a business. So here's the thing, if you want your business to grow, you've got to get off the tools. You need to actually get away from what it was that you learned. Sure, you still got that knowledge to help lead the business where it needs to be, but you got to start being a business owner. And being a business owner is completely different to the skill that you learn. So what does it take to be a business owner? And are you ready to step up to be a business owner?